You'd think after 10 years of active duty, 2 combat tours, and enough discipline to build an empire with his bare hands, Sergeant First Class James Walker would walk into any civilian job interview and walk right back out with an offer letter in hand. But instead, what he got was a slow-motion insult to everything he had ever done in uniform. James sat there, across from a hiring manager who had never seen the sunrise through a cloud of desert dust, or felt the weight of responsibility when 12 lives were depending on his next decision. No, this manager had a clipboard, and a smile, and a list of buzzwords that, to James, may as well have been written in Sanskrit.
Tell me about a time you worked under pressure.
James blinked. He could have told her about the time he coordinated a medevac for 2 bleeding soldiers while under indirect fire. He could have explained how he stabilized one with his bare hands and kept the rest of the squad focused and breathing until the chopper arrived.
I'm good at multitasking.
And just like that, 10 years of battlefield-tested leadership reduced to a bullet point nobody knew how to read. Let me say this clearly. The way we treat veterans in the civilian workforce is a disgrace. We hand them folded flags at retirement ceremonies and tell them, "Thank you for your service." Then we push them into a job market that doesn't know what to do with them, or worse, doesn't want to bother learning. Here's the reality no one wants to talk about. Veterans are one of the most underemployed and undervalued groups in America. According to the Department of Labor, around 200,000 service members transition out of the military every year. But a report from Syracuse University found that over 60% of them feel unprepared for civilian life. But here's the kicker. It's not because they lack skills. It's because their skills aren't recognized. James led convoys worth $50 million through hostile terrain. In the civilian world, that's fleet management and supply chain logistics. He trained dozens of junior soldiers from scratch, building them into high-performing teams under pressure. In corporate speak, that's talent development and performance coaching. But hiring software doesn't see that. HR doesn't see that. And unless the veteran learns to translate their life, their war, into corporate jargon, they get passed over, again and again. And let's be real here. How many of you watching this have ever looked at a job listing and laughed out loud? Entry level 3, 5 years experience, must be a culture fit, must have a degree, must smile while being underpaid. It's a joke. Now imagine being James. Imagine reading that after you've already put your body on the line for this country. After you've missed birthdays, funerals, first steps. After you've come home with scars, some visible, some not, only to be told you're not quite the right fit. No one's asking you to feel sorry for veterans. We're asking you to wake up. Because this isn't just unfair, it's stupid. It's bad economics. It's bad business. Veterans are more loyal than the average hire. According to LinkedIn data, they stay in their jobs 30% longer. They're better under pressure, they work in teams naturally, and they've led in situations most CEOs couldn't imagine surviving. So why are we still forcing them to beg for entry-level roles? Why are we asking a platoon sergeant with 15 years of experience to start in the mailroom? Why are we rejecting applicants because they don't have a bachelor's in marketing when they've coordinated global operations with NATO? It's not just laziness, it's institutional failure. And if you're not angry yet, you should be. So what do? We rebuild the bridge between military and civilian life. And this time, we make it walkable. For veterans out there feeling lost in the job hunt, there are resources. Hire Heroes USA offers free career coaching, resume help, and job search assistance. American corporate partners will pair you with a real mentor in the private sector, someone who's been through it. LinkedIn's Veterans Program gives free premium access, plus tailored job matching tools. And the DoD's SkillBridge program gives service members the chance to intern with real companies during their last 180 days of service. But now, to the employers watching this, and yeah, I know some of you are, listen up. Drop your degree requirements unless they're absolutely necessary. They exclude talented people for no good reason. Train your recruiters to understand military service. Don't treat it as a curiosity, treat it as an asset. Stop with the culture fit nonsense. Veterans aren't trying to fit into your beanbag chair culture. They're trying to bring discipline, structure, and perspective into your chaotic office. And if you want innovation, hire someone who's learned to solve problems without a budget, under fire, on the move, with lives on the line. You'll never find that kind of grit in a college classroom. James eventually did get a job, but not because the system helped him. He got lucky. He ran into a veteran already on the inside who recognized his worth. That shouldn't be rare. That should be the standard. Every James out there, Every Maria, every Liu, every Johnson deserves better than a hiring system built for people who've never seen the world beyond a spreadsheet. So if you're a vet, keep fighting, but fight smarter. Translate your experience, learn their language, then teach them yours. And if you're in a position to hire, you don't need to give back. You need to wake up and hire smarter, because when you pass over a veteran, you're not protecting your company culture. You're just turning your back on someone who already fought for your freedom to even have a company. This is at Veteran Spot. If this message hit home, share it. We're not done until every veteran gets the shot they deserve.